Man Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on an episode of the Isaac Rich Road the show right here on MLB, the show 19. If you missed any of the other episodes on the channel, the playlist.
Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight it's the first of four between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Shane Bieber, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing.
Here comes Isaac up, bottom of the second.
Now at the plate, Isaac Rich. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The right fielder, Isaac Rich.
Keep it rolling. Here you go.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on.
Strike
and missed
one to
0-1.
Isaac.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this
Foul
team
ball
in game
for
1
Isaac.
of this
Gets
road
it
trip
over
right now.
2.
They have to play better. They took it on a chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and
Strike
away.
him.
I look for him to set the tone.
Isaac strikes
now
out.
the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first. Standing in, Larry Simmons. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always
Simmons.
frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few
Here we
ABs
go,
where
now
you get
Isaac is ready.
completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Rich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So
Isaac again is up.
into the box now, Isaac Rich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Isaac
First pitch of the at-bat.
Rich.
Hit hard towards center. That
Base
gets
knock
down,
for
and he's
Isaac.
got himself a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
The center
Manager
fielder,
tells Isaac to steal
Bradley
base.
Zimmer,
Should we do it?
lifetime
That's
versus
right.
this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Hey, come on now.
Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it. Next up for the A's, Edmund Richard. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach.
Digging in and looking for more, Isaac Rich. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here we go. Now as Isaac is ready at the 0-1 count now. Because of the foul.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Sierra's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Guillermo Ibarra. And guys, 7th
1-0.
inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Still 1-0.
At the plate,
Top of the eighth.
Gustavo Bermudez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The pause and the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Rich is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now both runners are across. And he will come all the way around to score.
That was crazy. 3-1.
Riding in once again, Isaac Rich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Isaac tried here, 3-1, bottom of the ninth.
Late life on
One
it
out.
because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get
And
the
Isaac
wood on
does
it.
get a base
And
knock.
that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This
Bradley
one's
Zimmer.
getting interesting.
1 out.
The center fielder.
And that'll
Isaac
bring
on
in the
second.
San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a dive, but he's back. Rich leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Into the box now, Dilson Herrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run
the
to the
A's
plate,
take
but
the victory
could not
here.
cash in. Tonight's
Finally
ball
getting-
game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You say you ready?
Well, Isaac is ready here.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Brian Song, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Isaac is ready here.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Ortiz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Rich on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at
So
the plate
ground
right
rule
there.
double.
Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall.
So 2-0 Oakland. Here comes Isaac.
Stepping in, Isaac Rich. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, is that a
Fastball
high
taken,
strike?
but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight.
Isaac
Even
is
after
ready.
the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
And Isaac fouls off another one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Struck him
Got
out
him
again.
swinging as he runs
Isaac
the
goes
fastball
down.
by him to end the inning.
Isaac having trouble here.
Striding in for Oakland, Rafael Devers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. fly ball out to right field. Rich moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
So tied at 2. Here comes Issac.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Isaac Rich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Sierra is going to have room out there as he
And
puts
Isaac
this
does
away.
not do anything there. 4-2 drive.
In now, Magneuris Sierra. He'll get
Top
his
of the
side
fifth.
started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Let's play ball.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Larry Simmons. Couple of singles
Here
to
we
his
go here
credit
now.
thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rich giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Good hustle by Isaac out there in right field.
Play ball.
And he comes up to the plate, 4-2. Nobody on.
Digging in to try it again.
Bottom
Isaac
of the
Rich,
fifth.
the reigning batting champion in the American League.
Rich.
Line drive to center field. Ibarra is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
So Isaac having problems here since that base knock that he had last game.
Digging in, Jimmy
Now
Ortiz.
Second baseman, Jimmy Ortiz.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Rich is after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting.
Rafael Devers, the
4-2, man
next
on
to
second.
bat.
2 outs.
The third baseman, Rafael.
The 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rich moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his.
That was bad.
Your attention, please.
Isaac is up.
Coming to the plate now, Isaac Rich. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away.
Strike 2
But
to
that looked like
Isaac.
a late swing. Could have been sitting
95 on the
something
heater.
else.
Come on now, big guy.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Cut
Still no balls
fastball.
and 2 strikes. Bowers on second. Swanson at first. 1 gone. This is line to left. Sierra is right there as she'll
Isaac,
put it away
the
without
hitting
much
streak is
problem
gone.
for the
Bye-bye.
second out.
Play ball.
The hitting streak has gone bye-bye for
Now at the plate,
Isaac.
Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for Oakland.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game.
So Isaac reaches the winning streak, but the Tribe does win it here.
Drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs, 8 hits.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Here we go now as we get ready.
Jeff Hoffman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series.
Here we go. Bottom of the first, or top of the first round. 1
The
out.
second baseman,
Now here it comes.
Jimmy Ortiz.
This one's flared off to the right side. Pereira onto the grass. but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Isaac Rich took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Rich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in.
So Isaac having struggles here against this Oakland pitching this series.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Ortiz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Rich on the move.
Oh, he
bopped
it.
It's off his glove. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base.
So Isaac got an error on that one, folks. 2-0 Oakland.
Coming to the plate now, Isaac Rich, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Rich playing here in his age 26 season. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits.
Strikeout, Isaac having all kinds of
changeup
trouble here
on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent.
3-0 Oakland.
Now at the plate, Larry Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Rich. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Isaac Rich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Isaac having all kinds of trouble here against, like I said, against this Oakland pitching. 5-2 drive down.
Digging in once again, Isaac Rich. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that
Isaac
retires
just
the
struggling
side.
hardcore here.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. It was a walk in his last trip.
Rafael Devers.
Popped straight up. Herrera has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And the Indians defeated here.
5-2 the final score tonight. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Newcomb takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
Victorious Athletics, 5 runs.
First open for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now.
Here we go.
Dinelson Lamet is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Here comes Isaac. 1 man on.
Now to the plate, Isaac Rich. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at third. Devers fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Standing in, Gustavo Bermudez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rich going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at this one.
Comes Isaac, 2-0.
Ready now, Isaac
Now
Rich.
batting,
He's
right
0
fielder,
for 1 thus far.
Isaac.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that's popped up. Adames will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, Isaac can't get anything going here. This Oakland pitching has pretty much stifled it.
Now batting, Isaac Rich.
Now
And we'll see
batting,
what he can
right
do here with a
fielder,
pair of runners on
Isaac
base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Good
Strike
fastball
one.
as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Foul ball
But a
for
foul
Isaac.
ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Polanco at second. Swanson on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air down the left field line. Sierra sprinting after it, and they can't run it down.
Pitch. Make it yours.
Hey, be patient, get yours. Hey, your pitch right now.
A swing and a miss
Strikeout.
at a sinker.
Isaac
The
does it
strikeout
again.
Retires the side.
Isaac having all
Ready for
kinds of
another
trouble
chance.
here.
Jimmy
Now batting,
Ortiz.
Second baseman, Jimmy.
Can't say that enough, folks. Isaac is struggling here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rich is in pursuit, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Dan, after that base hit.
Ready once again, Magneuris Sierra. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moving under it, Rich makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Play ball.
4-2. Here comes Isaac with 1 on.
Riding in, Isaac Rich.
Isaac gotta get something going here.
Striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with
96 on the heater, folks.
Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
They've done a
Isaac
real
is
nice
ready.
job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And
There's a swing and a drive.
Finally,
and
Isaac gets something
everybody's just
going.
gonna sit back and watch that.
Finally,
one
Isaac
fly.
gets something
No
going here,
doubt
folks. It took the
about
4th
it.
game of the series, but Isaac touches the ball with his 10th of the season. 2-1 shot.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. That'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
.448 for Isaac. That was a moonshot, folks. A rocket that went over there. But Isaac finally gets something going here. The Indians win it 5-4.
well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jeffrey Rodriguez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Robbie Pitts earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.
So there you have it, folks. Isaac doesn't do very well this series, but in the end, he did get the victory here in Game 4 with that home run in the 8th. Another thing to note is that the hitting streak that Isaac had is now done and over with. Going to go home. Or no, going to go on the road now for 3 games against the Toronto Blue Jays over there at the Rogers Center. Folks, if you're new, scratch the claw marks to the bottom right corner street. Come to the Wolfpack fam today. Stiff and body to the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf.